Ladies and gentlemen, today it is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. I am Skip.
And I'm Sharon, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles.
And we are here for what?
Well, it's Tuesdays, Man on the Street Day.
That's right. We're here to educate.
And because of that, I couldn't make up my mind whether to trim my hair or let it grow. So I just threw a hat on because I said, screw it. I can't make up my mind. But also, it's Ghost Day. So I always like to cover myself head-wise,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when it's Ghost Day because I don't want to get mosquito bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because when we go on ghost hunts, I wear a hat because I don't want to get mosquitoes.
Yeah, I know. And you know, it with Matt. Matt is a local author. His name is Matt Shea. It's mattsheabooks.net, S-H-E-A, mattsheabooks.net. And we worked right up against the showtime here today to get everything straightened out. I haven't even had a chance to say hi to Matt.
I mean, it wasn't your fault.
No.
That stupid thing wouldn't play, so we had to find a way to play it. So
yeah, because we got
apparently,
videos.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I'm going to be surprised.
You are going to be
but,
surprised.
Matt has got something to show us that I think we're all going to go, whoa.
We got two ghost videos.
Exciting.
He sent us two ghost videos.
Two.
That's right. And they're very clear. You can see the shift in the energy when the ghost
tell him nothing yet.
when the ghost comes in, and you can see the ghost do its thing.
Now you just told.
No.
Go ahead, Wanda.
No, I just told
Lord. Anyway, do we want to bring Matt in before we say hi to people?
No, let's do our business. Matt's still in the green room there.
He's in the green room.
So
Jeannie is saying, Jeannie's the first one on. She goes, what I can't read it.
She has was ist los. That means what's going on in German. What's happening?
Okay, so in Spanish, I'm going to say de nada.
Uh-huh. In German, you say Nacht mich. No, I said it wrong.
Uh-huh. What is it, Mr. German?
Never mind.
No, what is it? You can say it. You don't speak it every day, so I can see why you would not know. Oh, you can't think of it, maybe?
You say mach nichts.
Mach nichts?
Mach nichts.
Say it again.
Mach nichts.
Oh, that's that. I can't.
It means German.
Yeah.
It means not much.
Anyway.
Or doesn't matter. Kind of says
matter.
like nothing.
Okay. Well, I tell you, we had the daylight savings time switch. Everybody seems to be tired because they're all late coming on. Oh, shoot. Has it affected you out there, Jeannie? Affected me. I'm a little tired. I think it's weird how just 1 hour going ahead can actually physically affect the body to a point to where some people have heart attacks.
Yeah.
They fall asleep. I can't believe how that little tweak in 60 minutes.
Yeah.
That's weird. I mean, that's how fine-tuned our bodies are, and that's why stupid little stuff like being allergic to something or whatever affects the body. She
says I like it actually, and I do too.
Yeah, I daylight savings time and me, I like it. It's just that hour moving ahead when you lose an hour's sleep, and with me, sleep is number one on the venue.
If we could stay on it, it wouldn't be an issue.
No, because I think the body would adjust because it does.
Mm-hmm.
It adjusts. And then it's like we go back and forth. So our body has issues with that. So I don't need the day to go much faster, Jeannie. I really don't. I like having the long evening hours.
Yeah.
Where it's still daylight. So you can, as a kid and watching our son grow up and stuff, I loved it because we could watch baseball games that he played in, and go fishing and go out and do stuff later in the day than we could when it wasn't daylight savings time. So anywho, who else on up there? Anybody? 3 people are up there. Who are they? Just so I can say hi.
I don't know. Just Jeannie has written in her name.
Oh, I
These
see.
3 people haven't done anything.
Okay. All right.
They're on YouTube.
Hello to the peeps out there in Peepland. You're all over. Thank the Lord. And across the pond, Egypt, Australia, Canada, you name it, New Mexico. I don't know if we've had one from Mexico or not. I can't remember.
Mexico, yes, we have. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, South America, we've had all that. It's crazy, Lace Agate.
Okay.
And I just want to say hi to you all, also to the ones that are going to be doing it in archive mode because you're busy working or whatever right now. Can you I feel like I'm in a barrel. Can you
Do you want it up or down?
I guess I want the base out of it or something.
Can't
I
do
sound
that.
like I'm in a barrel.
I can't do that.
Well, whatever you got. Oh, that's better. Okay, thank you. I don't know what you turned.
I
What do you
turned it
turn?
down.
Is it the oscillator?
No,
Oscillator, whatever.
I just turned
Anyway,
it down.
so hi to John in Tacoma. Hi to Johnny Dollar in New York. Derek, wherever you are, hi to you. If you're in New Mexico, I hope you're having a nice warm day. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
And also to, I saw where Jill are in, I think she's in, is it North or South Carolina now?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. I hope she's okay through those fires, but also to Steve and Diane, and also to
Yeah.
Jill, who I saw where you knitted or crocheted, I can't remember, an Afghan. That was pretty cool. The 2 hours. I saw a picture of it. She had it on the back of her couch.
Who did?
Jill.
Really?
Yeah. And I thought that's kind of cool. I do keep up.
2 hours.
I do. Huh?
In 2 hours, she knitted it?
That's what she said.
Dang.
Yeah.
I need new clothes.
Well, it was made with that chunky yarn too.
Oh,
That fat yarn.
yeah.
I think it'd be fun to try working with that, but I only know one stitch. I don't know how well that would go. So anyhow, but also, you got Galen, you got Kay, you got Mary. Mary. You know what? I was thinking Mother Mary's birthday is coming up in April.
Mm-hmm.
That's getting close. I thought of her the other day. She's passed over, but she's on my mind a lot. And that just brings us up to all the ones I can't think of the names of that come to the spectrum and we deal with on private readings and in friendship circles and dinner. Kai, if you're listening, there's a lot of us that go out to dinner once a month. There's ones that come to the Talking to the Other Side. There's ones that come to the showcase, and there's ones that are just in general friends. So I have, we have a lot of peeps out there that we got to say hi to. And Matt is another one of our peeps. I don't know if he can hear me or not because he acts like he can't hear me yet.
Yeah. And for those of you that just tuned in.
Oh, he can't hear me. Okay.
He can. He's writing. He's working.
All right. So, Matt, I'm still waiting for those dates to get up there for pizza. But anyway, we'll talk about that later.
But, I want to say this. Stay tuned because
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
No.
Okay. Let me turn my microphone
maybe nobody
up.
else can. I don't know.
There. Is that better?
You got your mic on?
Yeah.
Oh,
there
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to say for those of you that had just tuned in, stay with us because Matt is our man on the streets and he goes out and finds haunted places, interviews the people, and brings us all the reports. And today we have actual videos, 2 videos to show you
cool.
of the ghosts in action.
So get right into it. So this is March 11th already.
Mm-hmm.
Believe that? And that comes out to a 5-day, which is transition and change. And so those who have a birthday today, happy birthday. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting tired again. So this being a personal year for you that have a birthday today, you're going to be dealing with change and transformation, and things could be creating a little bit of stress, but you'll be able to handle it. Also travel. And travel itself can be stressful. So, but it doesn't tell me, 5 means you may have it, but you know how to handle it. So you'll just go with the flow. So just realize that today, for the rest of us, we're going to be having some transformational things happen and also some changes. Now, having said that, once again, I have to reiterate that this is a world number year 9. 2025 adds up to a 9, and that's all about endings and beginnings. So some of these changes could be endings or it could be beginnings, allowing beginnings to change. So just be aware of that fact when you have the number 5 for your personal year or for all of us today, because we're going through change and transformation. And I guess we're in the shadow, but we're 3 days out from Mercury retrograde.
Yep, it's coming fast.
I'll tell you, I think it's going to be a rough one because I've had issues already this week, and we're only in the shadow.
And part of last week.
Yeah, but mainly, 7 days. Well, 7 days before that would be what, the 3rd, starting on the 3rd.
We had issues last week and this week.
March 7th, it would have started the shadow, but yeah. So my car is acting up again. Mechanical things. Hopefully, it'll quit when we hit April 7th. But it's just a matter of buckling your seatbelt and going for the ride.
Yeah. Anything
Time,
else?
dear. We're not on a limit.
I know, but I don't want to keep Matt waiting. He
Um,
has to get to
But
work.
anyway, so that's what that's all about. So I thought, well, what do we, for some reason, I thought we all needed, with everything going on in the world and all the changes and all the endings and beginnings, we needed a stone that was happy. So I said, what is a happy stone? And I came up with the crazy lace agate. And it's really kind of cool. I like it.
Let me see if I got the
It's
right.
also known as the laughter stone. So you ready? Well, you haven't got the picture up.
What
Oh,
happened?
well, anyway, while you're trying to find the picture, what it does, it stimulates the joy and happiness and optimism, and it resonates with the solar plex chakra that helps us boost self-esteem and self-confidence. It also brings good luck, and it aids in your finances. So I says, how can it do that? So I read up on that, and it said if you use the stones with flowering or flowing circular patterns on them to encourage positive cash flow.
Mm-hmm.
So I started looking at some of the pictures I found, none of which you have up there, but there is a circular pattern to that. You see it?
Yeah.
So as long as it has a circular pattern, that will encourage positive cash flow. And so the affirmation I chose for this is, I bring light with me wherever I go.
There's your
And that
circular
alone should
pattern.
keep you happy.
There's your circular
Oh,
patterns.
aren't those pretty? Those are pretty. But they don't all look like that. But they're all different variations actually, but not every variation I saw had the circular patterns. So you have to look for positive cash flow. You have to look for circular patterns. They come in different colors. Yeah, Crystal. Oh, Crystal's on. Hey, Crystal. Yeah, it's a beautiful there. That's more like what I saw. And if you see, I don't really see a circular pattern.
Well,
but
it's going like right here in the middle, and then here.
Yeah. So it's flowing.
Yeah.
And I think that's what
Pretty
they're trying
cool.
to say. It's flowing, and the circle would just mean never ending.
I want
So,
one of those.
Aren't those pretty?
Actually,
It kind of looks like Mexican agate.
Yeah.
It really does. But it's called Crazy Lace Agate, and I think I'm gonna have to get some.
I
don't think I have any of that, and I'm gonna have to get some. Dorothy's on, says, cool, can't wait to see and hear what Matt has to say. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Dorothy's on. Oh, Dorothy's twice. I was thinking of a different Dorothy.
JM says that's pretty.
JM's on. Yeah, it is pretty. It is. And there's different variations. Some are more tannish with white. I want the one that looks like a Mexican agate. Those are pretty colors. And it also, having said that, reminded me that it said the crazy lace agate also makes people think of the Mexican fiestas, which are happy and colorful and joyful,
Yeah.
So that's another reason they call it the laughter stone. But crazy lace agate, I like it. So that's my housekeeping.
Okay.
You want to do card of the day? Or you want to go right to Matt?
Let's do card of the day after we let Matt go.
Okay, because Matt might have places to go.
I'm sure he does. So I want to say again.
Do you have places to go today, Matt? No?
Oh, he doesn't.
Let's get the card out of the way.
Okay.
And then we can really have fun with Matt.
Here, you got it. There we go. Okay,
this was always in your way.
This was the theme on Saturday until today, and it was focus. In other words, to be very focused on things. There's the picture of it. You can kind of see it. It's to be focused on things. Everything's frozen. So like when things are frozen, they come to a standstill, and you can hear a pin drop out there in the snow and in the cold. And it's like, then you can really focus. Yeah. So,
or you should be able to. And if you're not, you should take a deep breath and say, I got to focus.
Yeah. And if not, you better work on it.
Yeah.
So,
because there's something you should be paying attention to and working on, right? I mean, am I understanding you correctly?
Yes. Okay. And I had to focus a couple things on several things. It was that were big.
Done yet.
So you.
Oh, okay.
Guess. Oh.
And my hands are cold. I got to warm them up. It's chilly here today. I don't know how it is where you're living, but it's really cold here.
All right, Go for it. Pick a card.
Okay, now this feels more energetic. This feels coldish. I'm going right here. I'm going that one.
Oh. Okay, everybody, from now until Saturday, watch your finances.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, it's like you know, and
Sorry.
this is the psychic hit I get with it. It would be better to just not buy anything unless it's essential.
Oh.
If you have to, you have to.
Well, you're in the
But
shadow of Mercury retrograde,
mhm.
so it's better not to. That's
So it's like don't spend your money. Just watch your finances. That's the easiest way to
maybe
explain
watch what you pay. Watch what you do with your money.
Yes.
Make it if you have to spend it, make sure it's something you really need now.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay.
So
I think everybody on here understands Mercury retrograde, so I'm not going to worry about explaining that. What are you doing?
fixing that. So I can get in the
anyhow, so that's I think we're down to Matt.
yes. Okay. Matt Shea. SHEA. Matt Shea. It's mattsheabooks.net. Number one. He's an author. He has several books out there. You even get a freebie off of mattsheabooks.net, an audiobook. And so you should go there and check out his books.
And I believe there's a sample there too, but
Yes.
they're short stories.
Yes, and they're really easy to read.
They're not trilogies, and they're not what's that thing that that book that was that big thick book that had the count of something? Monte Cristo. Remember that book? Did you ever have to read that? It was like 6 inches deep, you know. It was a big book. These are small stories, and I love that because you can sit down in an evening or a couple of evenings and read it.
Yeah, and you can go from one to the other,
and
one
they're
a
really
night.
Interesting, and he puts it into common language, so you don't have these big words you got to look up.
Yeah, so
I
there's
Matt.
Hey, I got one of them. Look at this.
Oh, we all do. We're part of the mug cult.
You gave me the wrong mug today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So there.
These are great. Maybe it's just me, but I think the friendly ghosts gravitate towards this. I always have a lot of luck in that realm if I've got this with me.
Well, thanks, man.
Bless your heart.
Well, welcome to the show.
You knew that, didn't you?
Yeah,
we
right.
did.
You knew that.
Welcome to the show today.
Thank you very much. Now, I went to Snohomish because Snohomish is sort of like Anacortes, is sort of like Port Townsend. Wherever you go, there are ghost stories, but they welcome them. And so I did some research, and it was the Old Inn Tavern from 1898, which is credited for being their oldest tavern, their oldest saloon. Now, we know the Oxford, which was built in 1900, it didn't become a saloon until 1910. It was initially a grocery store. So they got to by 12 years or something like that. Now, when I did research on this, King 5 did a spill on that, which I believe I sent you. And
yes,
I went there and I met Heather, who was the person they interviewed on a lot of these internet interviews. She was fabulous. Oh, yes, we are haunted. And the stories came one after another. The patrons there were all introducing the psychic spectrum. We've heard, weren't you guys at the Oxford? And yeah, that's us. And anyway, up and down the street, they had stories about this place, that. But the Old Inn Tavern is up there with the best of them. Now, it was built in 1898 as a tavern / saloon, whatever, and hasn't changed. Longest running saloon in that area. And they're haunted, and they say basically on a daily basis, we see things. Now, the resident ghost, and I believe I gave you a picture, Skip, they call him Theodore, but his name is Joseph Theodore Johnston. And he was born in 1842 and 1915. Are you able to bring his picture up?
No, you didn't send me a picture. You just sent me the 2 videos. That's
okay,
all I got.
I did send you some pictures.
Oh.
And in fact, I'm going to text it.
Did you send them on the phone or by email or text?
I sent them on the phone, I believe.
Well, so it'd be a text message, right?
Yes.
There they are.
Oh, that's the 2 videos. Oh, I see. It's way up here. You sent that first. Picture. Okay, I didn't get it. I can't put it on the thing now.
No, but
when you enter the bar, they have all their memorabilia that a Good Times place would have. But against the wall, you will see a picture of Joseph Theodore Johnson, who was born in 1842, died at his post in 1915 because he was shot and died there.
Oh.
And they referred to him as the ghost of the Old Inn Saloon.
Huh. Okay.
My understanding is that he was quite possibly their first bartender there. But we had an incident there. And then these chairs that I sent a picture of, and I'm so sorry we don't have it.
I do have this.
Yes, that's what I'm after.
That's the bar stools there.
What happens is in the corner where they believe Joseph was sitting and shot, the person who did that, that's where the most activity is. And at night when they're mopping up the floors and they have the bar stools upside down on the tables, on the banisters, you could be talking to someone at closing time, and all of a sudden between you, a bar stool is picked up, lifted, and gently put down on the floor between you and the person you're talking about. They say this happens throughout the week, practically every day.
He wants to hear it.
They say that when they're cleaning, one of the bar stools will just lift up, move over, and then sit down as that one is. And that one there, they didn't set that as an example. That's one that happened very recent that they got a picture of. Your pictures are being displayed beautifully. This is working out good.
Okay.
Well, anyway, there was one guy at closing time sitting where they believe Joseph Theodore Johnson was when he was shot to death. And the guy said, "I don't believe in ghosts." Well, the banister behind them, the little bar there, had a series of chairs, and they all lifted together and kind of surrounded him and put down there. They didn't hit him, but they came close. But something was saying, and by the way, we're here. Now, I believe you just showed that picture a moment ago.
That's the tavern.
That's the front of the tavern.
Yeah. Okay.
But we had all those bar stools that were upside down there. Basically,
there we go.
Yes, that's them. Basically, in protest of the guy who made that comment. They come in the next morning, there are going to be bar stools around there like that, and they have them on film. Well, Heather is classy, and when she was in the men's bathroom, they have one of those guy man cave Billy Bass things that'll wiggle and take. It has no batteries, no electricity. At night, that thing is known to activate and start doing its thing, but there's no electricity. It's dusty. Like, what is causing that? How could it's defying physics?
Yeah.
And then when she was in the girls' bathroom mopping it, she was at the door jam and she heard a raspy, evil male voice yell, "Move." Very authoritarian, very mean, evil, that. And then she says, yes, we have times where something ice cold seems to go right through us. And we know what that means.
Yeah.
That's a very common occurrence.
Yeah, walk through.
There's a picture of Theodore.
That is Theodore. And in 1915, he was shot to death at the bar while on duty.
He looks really nice.
They say it's him. And I believe he was there since 1898 when the place opened and their first bartender, but definitely there on the night of 1915.
Have they ever asked him to help keep the place not mean, but just keep it kind of cool?
I don't know, but they say that he is kind of, their take is that he's watching over the place. They say he's not the only one there. That mean voice that yelled, "Move," they don't think it was him.
No,
but
I don't think so either.
You get the shadows, and then they have surveillance cameras that every so often show something unexplainable, two of which you have, Skip.
Well, we're going to have to go up there.
Yeah,
definitely.
Now,
can we do
all
that?
the free peanuts. You get peanuts, popcorn, and pretzels. Like here's a dish of it, all you want. But as we know in that neighborhood, a lot of fun places to eat, great pizza places, Mexican, fish and chips. The Oxford has a good spread, including a famous stew. We'll eat good there.
Back up. What's the hours that they're open?
Well, they open, I believe, at 11, and then usually closing times for a bar, I think 2 o'clock's the limit. So
Oh,
I'm going
cool.
to put it
Okay.
right in there.
Yeah,
But what
we
I
can
like
hit
is
that.
that you could walk in with your family dog. They have the doggy biscuits. They have got a bowl of water for the dog. Dogs know they're accepted, and they don't go crazy. They pick up on things. So when you bring dogs in and they're more in tune with the spiritual stuff and they're at peace,
Yeah.
pretty safe place.
Oh, yeah, I would think so. Yeah. Okay. I
And
just
then
wondered,
she
'cause I
let
think
you
it'd be
know
fun to do.
that next door they had a garage attached that in its heyday was a brothel. Well, in that era, the prohibition and so forth, you saw anything that had something attached to it or upstairs, 9 out of 10 chance it was a brothel. Case in point, the Oxford Saloon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fascinated by that place. I want to go try it.
Okay, so
back to the video.
Are the videos you sent to us, Matt, are they both from that place?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make that clear so everybody understands that.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
okay, set it up.
Now, do you want to play the videos?
Let him set it up.
Which one do you want first? Do you want to do the
Either
picture?
one. Either one.
Okay, let's do the. Oh gosh, let's see. Okay, I have to get the right thing here. Just a second. This was not easy because they. Let me get rid of these stones for today first, then I can see. Okay, let's do this one. And that should be this right here. No, do you see that video? There it is.
I don't know what you're looking for.
There it is, that one there. Okay, I'm going to share the screen for you guys. Now, watch the video. Oh, will it not play? Oh, great. Okay, let's stop the share. Just a sec. I had it on here. Perfect. Share.
Beginning of the show, I saw you guys had it all lined up right.
Yeah. Oh, slides and PDFs. Image.
Shouldn't it be a video
No,
file?
it won't share that. That's what I showed you.
Oh.
That's not it. Just give me 1 second, guys. This is technically challenging for me. So if I'm technically challenged on it, it's technically challenging. Maybe I can play it off of this one and put this here. Okay, so here is the chairs first, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
just the box that falls off on its own. And apparently they have quite a few such surveillance tapes. They just did a quickie and gave me 2 there.
It went above you. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got that to play. I just need to.
Can't you move it over and just enlarge it?
There, here we go. Okay, watch the screen, kids.
Got it.
Well, can't you enlarge it?
If you look at the bar stool closest to it, you see that box in front of it. And we can play it again. And this one here is to the very far upper left corner. You're going to see something fall off like a card or something. That's it. That's it. You'll see it any moment now. See it? It just went down.
Yeah, right there. Yes. It goes down right there. Here, I'll go back to that.
And you see somebody there was hearing.
Flashlight.
Well, he was hearing noise or something. They were closing up. And something got his attention to inspect. And as he approached, that took itself off the shelf.
Okay, now.
See can't you take that square and enlarge? Oh, there
no,
you go.
this is I'm doing that. Okay.
Right.
It goes back. Okay, let me stop this now. I'll go enlarge this.
Mm-hmm.
On this one, you look right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can see a shift. Like there's like an energy form walks in front of it. Okay.
Can you zoom in on
but
that?
hold on. You see an energy shift, like something walks in front of it, then you see something go down. So, and I want you to look right here. Okay. Now that's the biggest I can get it. Well, Yeah, that's the biggest I can get it so you can see it. But so
Yeah,
here we go. There.
Oh,
there you
there I
go,
saw it.
right there.
Okay,
Yeah, I
here it is
saw it.
again.
Yeah, it's like a energy heat thing.
There.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they have such things like that all over the place. Lots of memorabilia there. You're walking back, you're getting the history going back 100 years. Why that specific one when there are so many with it and the others didn't move?
Yeah, it makes you wonder. But now here's the scene. See right there is the flashlight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gentleman comes walking in from this side. He heard it. He's coming over to fix it. There he is. See, and he's walking there. He's picked it up. Now he's put it back up on the counter. Walks around.
Yeah.
It's like anything else. Okay, so that was that one. Now let's get back to here. Let me start this one again. No, that's the wrong one. Back up. We'll do this one. Okay, now I'm going to share this part of the screen.
What is that X on the left to the X up there? I mean, the square.
That
what's
closes
that
it
do?
out.
Oh, I thought it made it bigger.
No. Okay. Now this makes it bigger here, doing that. And that's the biggest I can get it on the screen. Now, what you're going to see is the stools. See the stools here lined up on top of the tables? They're all standing upside down. They're sitting on their top.
Yeah.
Right about in this area, catch me if I'm wrong here, Matt, but right in here,
Yes.
the stool gets picked up and set down. It doesn't
It's
get
not
tipped over.
Box. It's a box that's falling over.
It's what?
The box is
Let's take a look. I thought it was a box, but we got a closer look.
Okay, well we'll take a look, but it's right
there.
here.
Right
and
in there.
It's not tipped over, it's picked up and set down.
Yeah, well, this one is just kind of like thrown. It goes, see, it went quick right there. Okay, now that's a bar stool.
Yes.
That is a bar stool. That did not occur to me. There it is. Yes. Okay, so that's what she was talking about. That's what it is.
Now, see right here, you see the shift in the energy, like somebody's standing there, picks it up and sets it on the floor. Let me go back just a hair. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a bar stool. That is
See
it.
it change?
Yes.
So it's kind of hard to tell that. But,
now,
I mean,
what I want to point out
Yeah.
is I think that's the very area where he was shot. Because I was standing at the other end, and it was that closest bar stool to us where the bartender on the other side was shot, and they credit that that's where most of their activity is. And so you just pinpointed what Heather was telling me in that corner specifically around that closest bar stool there.
Yeah.
They said that's where they believe Theodore was shot, killed in 1915. And that's their most activity right there, continuously. And it's what we just saw, the bar stool again. And it's not always a bar stool, not just that, but it's very common. But people were closing, they say this is usually around closing time, but throughout the day, things happen. But again, at closing time where they're mopping up and they have this bar stool's upside down like we saw there, two people could be talking and one can lift up, move, and just rest itself between the two people.
Do we know what time did that guy get shot?
It's usually closing time. When they begin the process.
When did the guy get shot?
I don't know. It could have been closing time.
It could have because
we're talking about the Depression era.
Yeah.
We're talking about a guy in a neighborhood bar I would say the odds were it was around closing time.
Yep. Okay.
And
that's when the activity would happen. Yeah. That makes sense.
So now, if anybody out there wants me to, type it in and say yes, and which one you want, the bar stools or the picture, if you want me to replay them for you. But I think they were pretty conclusive that something moved those things. And none of the stool didn't fall down or didn't get pushed off and dropped. it shifts from it's here to down here, and it's like it just picked up and set down.
If it was
No.
thrown down, it would have the aftermath along with it.
Right.
But I want to point out, I've been to other places where they say, we got surveillance pictures. We got this. When I was at the Lucky 13, they were showing me pictures of ghosts. They said you could see them right here. And then they said they had surveillance films that captured things. So, I mean, these entities, realistically, they dwell there until Judgment Day. So I assume, I guess. And so throughout the day, such things are happening. But they have their stories. They see shadows. They hear the voices. Something moved. They could not dispute it. They know for a fact it moved. And then look what we got on surveillance and look at the history of the building and that town for that matter.
If we took the night vision goggles, the thermal heat sensor, and the recording devices and went up there and stayed through closing and just a little after maybe.
No, like if someone's still there, we could stay as long as they're there.
Yeah.
But I'm not so sure they haven't gone up and maybe into the white light, had their past life review and all that. They just want to come back down where they were happiest.
Yeah, I think so.
Or where the thing happened and they're just not quite done with
that
it,
could be.
But I don't think, I mean,
they're not always landlocked, so to speak, but not always there.
Yeah, some of them are.
Can't move or can't go on. Some are, but not all of them. But a lot of them go and then come back because that's what they identify with the most.
Yeah, or where they were happy.
Yeah.
It was a good thing for them.
Yeah, so we don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know.
I'd like to go there, do a little ghost hunt with them before, during, and after close, and see if I can pick up any connection from them and from the ghost and talk to them.
Yes. Well, we can have a day where we head to the Lucky 13 and have their pizza and everything, and then head down there and get a nightcap and go home-ish.
Yeah?
Well, then we need to pick a day and get that scheduled.
Okay, well, you guys do that offline.
Well,
but
we got to pick a day then.
It
doesn't have to be summertime, does it? Because it's all inside?
No, I like the winter time.
Yeah. Okay.
So we need to do a Thursday, Friday, Saturday evening.
Well, not if you want to do all day. You said you wanted to be there during the day.
Well, Friday or Saturday then?
Probably Friday. Saturday you got the show.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Friday night. Friday and Friday night.
Go back and forth as we do throughout the week when I'm not emailing you something stupid or making jokes about one of you because the other isn't present. That type of thing.
All right, so you guys figure that out, and then we can go up there and do this. JM says, I'd like to go there, but Sharon will have to go to the bathroom with me.
Well, shoot, somebody's coming with me too. I mean,
well, you'll have her.
But she's littler than me.
I'll tell you what.
I want somebody bigger.
JM, we'll let you know when we go there. You two can go together, and you can drive over there and meet us up there since you know the area. And you two can go to the bathroom and fight the ghost.
Usually what Skip and I do is we stay out in the car and give Sharon a flashlight. Stay in the car.
Well, we won't need a flashlight because I'll be right there with you. We can turn on the car lights. I ain't going in by myself.
One coward.
He's the brave one. I'm not brave. I have to have you on one side and Skip on the other before I'll go in.
Yeah.
I've had enough of being the one that gets sit on the end. Wow, those were interesting, Matt. Those are really interesting. Wouldn't you love to get the footage from a lot of the places that have it? I wish we could get that kind of thing.
Many places say they've got footage, and then once in a while they show us something or a picture, whatever.
But they won't. But they won't share it, will they? Probably legally.
They say they will if you could find the time. They have to call their manager or whoever. But more and more people are open to talk about it. They want to talk about it. My gosh, King 5 News was there doing a little thing a while back. So I love it. Snohomish, Port Townsend, other places, Ocean Shores is one. More and more talk about it. It's not just one or two places. Anacortes, it's the main drag both sides of the street.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose it'd be like a double-edged sword because half of them could say, well, that could increase business for the curiosity.
Yes.
The other half could say it could decrease business because people are scared and they don't want to go around ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who will not enter the Oxford if the porcelain doll on the bar, top of the bar, is present. And when you two went there, you took notice because you saw some activity with it.
I did, yes. Yes, I did. Yeah, it was freaky. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that thing in my house.
One of the guys that was sitting close to me, and hi, my name is so and so, and all this from the psychic spectrum. He says, now the Oxford used to have these old table, like the round chairs, where you had a table by the window and about 6 chairs around it. And he says all the time we'd be closing, and then we would come back later, and all the chairs were pulled out and things were moved, like a group was sitting there. And nobody came in. The surveillance, everything locked. Yeah, the Merchant Cafe always had that story of things pulling out. And I've been places where people say we were just closing, then that chair scooted out on its own, but I did not see anybody there.
Yeah,
and you know they can manipulate whether they're on film or not. They have the ability. We have taken pictures of things and saw it, went back to look at it, and it's gone.
Yeah,
I have, there's been pictures we had that we printed off, can't find them. I don't know where they are.
It's like somebody just made them disappear.
Yeah, I wish I could find that one.
Yeah.
Wow. And what's the name of this place that had all this activity?
This is called the Old Inn Tavern off of 3rd Street in Snohomish, and you are just very close to the Oxford. Ideal walking, ideal driving conditions. You're a minute away from the Oxford.
But there's no way any of those things are connected. They're all different entities that are causing this.
I don't know, because the Oxford had the madam by the name of Catherine who had the purple dress, and her very entity was described at the Mirkwood up in Arlington.
That's 1800s
dress, same thing. Then they gave a double take and she was disappeared, but the crew knew what they saw. She just came in a Mary Poppins, so to say, and then quickly gone. And then a candle on a table just flew off on its own and ricocheted around the room. So something's going on. It all seems to be interwoven for us to find out.
Yeah. That, I mean, considering those are all in the same vicinity, I would think, who knows? They could be going to every one of them.
Do we want to take a group up there or just a small us?
Oh, I think it should be small us at the beginning.
Okay.
To check it out.
All right. Well, we can do that maybe another time.
Well, I think we should check it out before everybody puts their time and energy into.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it wouldn't be a waste. I mean, not with the information Matt has, it wouldn't be a waste.
Yeah. Also, they told me that one night out of the week they have pizza delivered, and they have good pizza in that town. I think it's Mondays. I'm not sure, but they do little things to bring them in.
That's cool.
Interesting. All right.
So Matt, you tell us the name of your newest book.
The newest book I am working on right now. I'm trying to come up with a funny Wally Cox title because it has to do with the retired marksman who was sent out to shoot the warning shot, not to hurt anyone. So it's an act of goodwill to sober up the opposition to come to the bargaining table, because it could have been closer than that. And so they don't know who he is, but they like, who is that masked man? And he's just a wallflower type, unsuspecting. But at night, he has dreams of his family because he's the last sole survivor. And he prays to God that soon it's his turn to go to heaven and meet with them. So he's bartering with God, doing what he can to serve, to use his skill without hurting people, to stop violence. But come on, give me a terminal disease. Let something happen. I want to see my family now.
Wow.
So he's going back and forth with God while he is serving.
Interesting.
All right.
Sounds good. Can't wait.
Well, everybody can find your books right there on the screen, mattshebooks.net. He's our man on the street. So
and there's several of our listeners that have done that, and they all have enjoyed the books. They all have. Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of them.
I've gotten a lot of really good feedback, Matt, on your literature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I have read them myself, and they were a nice read. They took my mind off things. They were a good story, and I was right. I mean, he actually puts you right there with them. You know,
You
it's
feel
not
like you're there.
reading
Yeah.
off from the
You
side.
and Skip inspired me for this one.
That's a
Pavlov.
good book too. That one is.
Yeah.
And I had one of these weird cosmic bookstores from the East Coast call me and talk to me about this and about you two, and they wanted to order them through the publisher to display them because they're into stuff like that.
Oh, for
So this is fun. You two travel with this one.
All right.
Well, tell them we'll gladly fly us out. We'll do an interview that can sell books.
Yeah.
The three of us could sit there and sign them. That might be a fun thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Matt. Thank you
cool.
for doing this today. This was really fun, really good. Videos are awesome.
I love the videos.
Yeah, the videos were good.
I wish we could get more. I love those kind of things. I love to see it.
We go up there and we talk to them when maybe we can.
Well,
when I mentioned the Psychic Spectrum radio show, I get a double take. Well, sit right down, and they shake hands. It's now first name basis. Again, you've hit Snohomish before. We've hit a lot of places.
Yeah.
But your popularity is growing.
Aw.
Well, good.
How many continents do we have tuning in?
Oh, we have a lot.
A lot.
We have all of them.
I think we have all of them.
Yeah.
Don't we?
Dorothy says, Matt, thanks, Matt. It's very interesting. So Dorothy's in Minnesota.
Yeah, she's in Minnesota. Yeah. And JM's in Yakima.
Yep.
Yeah. And Jeannie's here with us. So Jeannie, you're
Yakima is the Palm Springs of Washington. Did you ever see that sign?
I have never seen it, but I can relate.
It says the Palm Springs of Washington, and I never looked at it that way, and I still don't. But there's got to be a story behind the Palm Springs of Washington, and it's an old dirty sign. Like, was that a high school thing, and somebody left it there?
Well, it's probably because it's so freaking hot, just like Palm Springs, and it's deserty looking. It's got.
I like Yakima. I like it. I love that place.
Yeah. Well, I don't like the heat, so that's why I want to go over and have my Miner burger before it gets really hot.
JM says she laughs at that sign.
Okay, knows what we're talking about.
Yeah. So, hey, JM, just so you know, she actually asked me the other day in the car, are the passes clear? It was yesterday. Are the passes still have snow on them?
Yeah, because I want my Miner burger.
Not on the roads. So,
well, it's getting close.
Yeah. Okay, Matt, we're going to cut you loose here. We thank you again.
Unless you want to stay for the rest of the show, it's okay.
Yeah, unless you want to stay.
I'm going to hang out.
You're going to hang out.
Okay.
I'm not working today.
Oh,
okay.
Cool. All right.
Well, there's no questions.
Oh.
So
well, not yet anyway.
No, so I got it set up there. It says take your questions now.
Well, we did get a hacker.
Oh yeah. Let me show people this.
Which by the way, like I put on my Facebook page, apparently they're at it again, the ones that use our face and then use the word psychic with an S at the end of it. So it says Psychic Spectrum, but it's not us. Do not answer, reply, turn them in, report them. I've done it. People have done it. So we got to try to get them out of here.
One person reported it right up there is your cousin, Steve, South Carolina.
Yes.
He got
hit
nailed
twice by him.
Yeah. But here's another one. This is what they show up like on the show.
Yeah.
He's on Twitch. If you see the Twitch up there, Planetary Sunday is his name. StreamBooSpace.com.
I mean,
remove the space.
But why is he? Maybe he's just watching. Or was that something? I don't know what it was before you removed it.
Best viewers on StreamBoo.com. Remove the space. Oh, he must be one of the viewers on Twitch. That's what they're doing. Not a hacker. Well, I guess I had that wrong then. So Planetary Sunday, thanks for checking in. And
but he won't hear you now.
He or she.
She won't,
Well, no, I haven't removed it.
It did. Oh, it did come across looking kind of weird though. But maybe it was benign.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's one of the viewers on Twitch. On StreamBoo.com.
Yeah, so maybe you shouldn't have done that.
No.
So we'll see.
No, I haven't blocked him.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just watching, and welcome if you are.
Yeah.
anyhow, so if there's no questions for today, I guess you know what that means. We're down 2.
Crystal says, great show, fascinating stories. So good job,
Yeah.
Matt.
Matt always does a good job.
I know.
You know? That's why we have him. Yeah. That poor book has been around for so long. It's time to rewrite it or something. I don't know.
I'm thinking about a rewrite, and then
no, make more copies of it. This is a classic. It's an original, and it gets me into places. This made the difference. This was a game changer.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for that. What did I say the other day? We ought to write stories about something.
Oh, come up with one of those once a week.
Something, but it's something.
Skip and Sharon, I'm going to throw this at you right now on live air. I was going to do it later. My sister Kathy says, "Come on, these places you could package a good book." I want to get you two and maybe a couple others, and we will feature a handful of places that are very open, that have evidence, and we'll get a fun publication out there. Make some fun shows out of it. That's a yes. It's going to happen.
Skip can explain it to me.
Oh,
I kind of got it.
We could co-author a book.
Oh, well, okay. All right.
What I'm saying is we could hit a few places that we know of, such as the one we talked, and make a fun little book out of it that intertwines with the establishments we go to, and we promote them. We show their menu, and they share their stories, and just places for people to know about.
Yeah, that'd be fun. We could do that.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I'm open.
Well,
we could even do a little video thing. Go up and if we wanted, interview them.
Yeah. We could.
Matt, we're going to have pizza and talk.
Dorothy has a question for us.
Oh, okay.
She says, "Did my dad and brother rekindle? My brother never felt Dad loved him. What is your dad's name?"
And brother.
Well, I just need the dad's. She's the one that's going to tell me yes or no.
Oh, okay.
Not the want, but the action. What's your dad's name, Dorothy? While she's typing that in, I want to let everybody know that.
Lenny.
Okay, I want to let everybody know that I
was going to say what this
can guarantee that I have fixed the online registration for the Psychic Showcase.
Well, you think you
have. I tested it. I have.
You've tested it before.
Nope. Trust me, I have.
Okay.
So if you guys want to join us online on the Psychic Spectrum's Psychic Showcase every Wednesday evening from wherever you are, you can go to our website, Psychic Spectrum, click on Psychic Showcase, and then purchase your ticket there, and you're in. I guarantee I got it fixed. I'm afraid to
believe it.
Nope, I got it fixed.
I cannot believe how hard it's been to get this settled.
You won't believe how easy the solution was.
Oh, I can. That I can believe. It's just getting through the red tape.
All right, Dorothy. She says that her dad's name was Lenny, and her brother is Edward. Yes, and Edward says something about that he helped fix, realign, do something with your dad's mid to lower spine. I don't know what that was about, but anyhow, that's how if you want to call it rekindled or close they've become. There's something he's showing me. Let's see, that would be your dad's left side, and your dad leaning over to the side, and your brother touching his up right above the hip. So I don't know what that means, but what that
has to be
is
symbolic.
about.
That has to be symbolic.
Yes.
Because over there you don't need that.
Right. But so anyhow, I'm going to say yes, they have rekindled and they've become very close. In fact, your dad looks at it, doesn't say it, but gives it to me with feelings, looks at it as there was never a problem.
Is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Because I felt like Edward's the one I had the real resentment. It feels to me more than the dad. But the more you talked about what Edward did to, it's like the left side is logic.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like, I'd have to look and see what the back represents and where, but it feels like Edward finally saw what his dad was making reference to, the way he thought through logic.
Okay.
Where Edward felt it more through emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So once he understood the logical side of things, then they came together.
Yeah. I will tell you this. Edward was afraid he could never measure up to what he thought your dad wanted. And your dad wanted some of that, but not all of what Edward thought he did. So
Edward
that
put
was
a lot
some
of
of the
pressure on
rub.
himself.
Yep. That was some of the rub. So, okay, Dorothy.
To me, it just means that they talked, and he now understands from his dad's point of view, and his dad understands from Edward's point of view, and they've decided to
have the same point of view.
Well, no, they just respect each other now.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go to the next thing here.
It's time for Sharon's Joke of the Week.
All right, Matt, you got to put up with this just as much as I do. So, yeah. I don't know.
Richard puts up with it.
Yeah. Every week gives us thumbs up or thumbs down.
There was 3 golf clubs that walked into a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. The putter asked for a beer. The wedge ordered tequila. You know what the third did?
No.
He said, "I'm the driver. I'm not drinking."
That was good. That was pretty good.
Yeah. I like that one.
We'll give you that one. Matt liked it.
Matt loves me.
Yeah. Not that much.
So Skip caught me the other day sucking in my stomach as I was standing on the scales to weigh myself, and he started laughing, and he said, "That's not going to help." And I says, "Well, it actually does, because then I can see the numbers."
Oh man. Wait a minute. You got comments here. We got to check this out. Jeannie's got laughing face. JM, Linda. Oh, Linda's with us. And then Dorothy. Wow. You got Crystal. Got a smiley face from Crystal. Not laughing and crying, but a smiley face. Close enough. All right. Go on.
Well, I've been to the doctors a lot. And my last one said that he advised me to stop drinking. And that's going to be a big change for me, because I've been with that doctor for 25 years.
The poor doctor. And you also get with that one, you also get this. Wow. Another one?
My last
there's
one.
Another one,
It's
Matt.
Whoa.
Wait. We got another comment up here. What's this say? Oh, JM, we got 4 laughing faces.
Yeah,
Linda says, I like that one.
I've walked like an Egyptian. I've moonwalked. I've walked this way. I've walked on the wild side. I've walked on sunshine. Walked all over you. Walked the line. I've walked a damn lot. I'm tired.
Where's the punchline?
I walked a damn lot. I'm tired.
We'll give her this one for free gratis, okay?
Oh, Lord. It is an easy question. Don't you get it? I've walked all these different ways. I'm tired.
Okay.
I'll draw you a picture later.
All right.
Anyway.
So back to comments here. Jeannie gave you an upside down smiley face. Linda got a laughing face. Dorothy says crickets. And Jeannie showed a cricket. And JM's give us a thumbs up.
I'm going to have to draw you people pictures.
You and JM are weird because you both got the same sense of humor.
She got it.
Yeah.
Well, I listed all the ways I've walked.
And the last one was, I'm what?
I've walked a damn lot. I'm tired. Meaning I've walked a lot.
I get it, but
Matt, do you get it? No.
Matt's got one. Guy walks into a bar, becomes a ghost. All right. Hey.
JM, we live on a different
Yeah.
level.
Yeah. All right.
See, Dorothy didn't get it. Jeannie didn't get it. And you didn't get it. Matt didn't get it. I bet Richard would have got that. He would have.
Yeah, he probably would have.
He would have.
Well,
I thought it was hilarious.
okay. So we've come to the end of the line, kids.
Yeah,
So-
it's almost. It is. It's 2:00.
It's 2:00. You got an
Although
appointment
my
at
watch,
4.
I haven't put it forward since 1:00. I haven't worn the watch since daylight savings time.
Matt, thanks for coming on, and thanks for the video and the report on the Old Inn Tavern.
I will be contacting you.
Yeah.
You do that. It's
I
going to
will.
be fun because we know of a lot of fun restaurants that we've discussed that have got the supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm still leaning towards the Lucky 13 Saloon.
Okay.
That's what I want to go to in Marysville. Easy to find in my neighborhood too. And it'll be a great evening.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could probably have Richard.
Sure.
Richard can come.
Jam says a man walks into a bar and knocks himself out. Yeah. Man walked into a bar and went, oh.
Dorothy says bye.
All right, you guys have a good one.
Okay,
Matt,
kids.
thanks again.
Like we always say,
Yeah.
what a wonderful world.
Thank you,
Love
Psychic
you.
Spectrum.
Matt, thank
you,
you.
Matt. Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
Get that book out. I want to read it.
All right. We'll see you guys next Saturday. And
Yes.
Matt, we'll talk to you later.
Yes.
All right.
And
Have a good one.
Have a good day off.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye.